Boys, we did the test. We did Headhunter compared to Soul Tether. Me personally, don't notice a difference between the two, besides one crucial fact. Soul Tether gives us the excess life recovery from leeches applied to energy shield. So if we take this off, yes, we lose a little bit of energy shield. We put our Headhunter on. Yeah, we get the bonuses from the rare monsters. But if I take you into a map here, if we just run a quick map, I'll just run a little bit of it, and then I'll put my Soul Tether back on. We'll just run a random T15 map. If we run this map, mainly watch the energy shield when I get hit or when light goes away, because I didn't really fully understand the, I guess, Soul Tether's abilities. So now, like, usually I would already have full energy shield back to 5,000, but now that I'm walking through all this fire and doing all this extra stuff and hitting all these spots, my life, it's not leeching back to energy shield, okay? So we'll switch this off and we'll just throw back on Soul Tether. Instantly back up to max. Instantly. As soon as we hit the life, our blood on the ground instantly fills back up our energy shield. So I just think that's better. It's safer. It allows you to kind of run into a room and not really worry. Just throw my sparks in, hit the enemies. I guess that's poor reading on my part for wanting to test the Headhunter. Me personally, I think Headhunter is still viable. You could still use it. You just would want a lot more life on your build to leech from. But then again, are you really going to be... Do you really want to get, you know, a couple more thousand DPS from the Headhunter stacks to get killed instantly? You're going to be more squishy. Like, me personally, I'd rather hit the room, walk in, not a care in the world, just throw my sparks, and have the Soul Tether basically keep me alive, because it's filling my energy shield up. That's why we have such high energy shield. Ooh, we got an armory. Yay. So here is the planner. Here's the temple planner. I'll just throw this in here now. Here's the temple planner that I'm following. Not really sure what all we're doing here. This is just the one we're following. I had to make it backwards because the temple was all set up weird, but you can get it here. I will leave that linked in the comments below. So yeah, we're just kind of setting up our temple, and we got a garrison. We didn't get a spy master, so we can chill, but we are going to run through here real quick and kind of see what we can get. But yes, back to the Soul Tether. Soul Tether, phenomenal. I think I am just not very... can't read very well, I guess, even though I was really good at reading. Soul Tether, yes, keeps me alive. It's going to keep you alive. In the temple, you're going to want it, I would assume, even though there's a lot of rare monsters in the temple. But I would say, for sure, run Soul Tether. Especially when you get into the heavier, more deep temples, and you're running crazy stuff in the temples, for sure run the Soul Tether. Headhunter, just not really even a thought. I think that's why it's so cheap now, because of these spark builds. Now maybe that could just be because the temple is kind of broken still, even though they nerfed it and then they buffed it and then they nerfed it again. Temple, yeah, great for getting currency. Honestly, I would say keep Soul Tether. Like, I can repeat it. I'd rather have my energy shield always be full from leeching. Please do not take any of these. This is the furthest I've moved in 2 days. Thank you. But yeah, run Soul Tether. I wanted to try Headhunter. We're still gonna try a wand with Palm of the Dreamer and try to incorporate Blink. Now, I do want to get I do want to get on the build. I do want to get to Fub Gun's build eventually. That's just going to be a lot further down the road because that build is crazy expensive. Like 10, it feels like 10 mirrors to get a good build. Now you could probably run a cheap version, kind of do similar things. But me personally, I want the best version possible at all times, even though this is not even the best version possible. I could still definitely use an upgrade or two on this build. Now, I do not know if there is jewels like there are for Entangled. I don't know if there's like a Spark jewel where you can get +4 levels or +3 levels to Spark. Now, if you can, let me know in the comments. Like I said, I'm not savvy with all of the builds and all the items in the game. So if there is a Spark item or jewel that like Entangled has, let me know because I will buy that thing up. I would assume it's probably worth 1,500 div, just assuming, if it is real. But yeah, like I said, Soul Tether, like I'm just walking, don't even really have to pay attention. I could look over here and then just start spamming Spark and not really have to worry. Then we can look back over. Oh, we were knocked down or something. Cool. All the blood just fills every single life, every single energy shield. I just prefer Soul Tether. Now with the Palm of the Dreamer, that's mainly just for getting Blink. I want to try Blink, even if I'm only able to blink for like a couple seconds. Like blink, wait 2 or 3 seconds, blink. We got a div. Rarity. Yeah, I would just focus on Soul Tether. Now the builds, you can get the build pretty cheap starting out. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, I've noticed since playing the build that if you're going to level with Spark, don't level with Spark. Level with something different. When you get to mapping and you get to like level 65, 75, then switch over to this build. Leveling with Spark absolutely was a nightmare. I do want to see, so we're level 91. So when we get to 92, 93, 94, now let's say we kind of sit around 97-ish. With 3 more levels, I do want to grab, I believe it was it over here? Where's that jewel socket? Oh, yeah, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I may not even grab, nah, because that gives me crit chance and the elemental damage. But yeah, we're going to grab that. If we can get to like 98, then yeah, we could potentially grab this. I want to try to get another jewel socket, mainly because you get more damage if I can just add another jewel socket. I do need a, actually, you know what? We'll do that right now since we have a div. Let's see if we can get this to 15.4 and just hope the other two don't move. Nothing happened. Oh, something happened. 9, 10, 2, 15. Oof. Do I have another div? I don't. Anyway, that's the video. Soul Tether or Headhunter. I'm using Soul Tether. Don't forget, we got to stream this Friday. Carolina Reaper hot sauce for every 100 followers. We put the follower goal onto the screen. That'll be up when I'm live streaming, and it goes up live. I think it updates like every minute, every 2 minutes. I'm not really sure, but I know it goes up live. So if you want to watch me suffer, if you want to get to know me, ask questions in chat, KB__2C on Twitch, and I will see you guys Friday in the live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you.